The world of professional tennis is a battlefield of power, speed, and mental fortitude. Every match, every point, every swing of the racket can change a player's destiny. For Alexandra Eala, the 21-year-old Filipina sensation, her historic DC Open victory had already cemented her status as a global superstar. She had stunned the tennis world by defeating 5 top-tier opponents, including world number 3 Jessica Pegula, to become the first Filipino to win a WTA Tour singles title. The tennis world was in awe. The Filipino fans were ecstatic. But then, just when everyone thought the celebrations couldn't get any bigger, Alex Eala arrived in Toronto for the National Bank Open, and something extraordinary happened. She received a VIP treatment that nobody expected. The moment her appearance was announced, the tickets sold out in just 30 minutes, and the tournament organizers had no choice but to move her match to the center court to accommodate the overwhelming demand. The crowd was so massive, and the atmosphere so electric, that even the tournament director admitted they had never seen anything like it. This is the story of how Alex Eala, the Philippines' new tennis heroine, took Toronto by storm and left everyone noticing her VIP treatment. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell. Alex Eala arrived in Toronto fresh off her historic DC Open victory, and the city was ready to welcome her like a superstar. The moment she landed, she was greeted by the familiar sight of passionate Filipino fans, eager to show their support. But this was not just any welcome. It was a VIP treatment that was fit for a queen. Eala was escorted from the airport in a luxury vehicle, with a security detail ensuring her safety and comfort. The tournament organizers had left no stone unturned to ensure that she felt like a global icon. Her popularity is not just limited to the Philippines, it has become a global phenomenon. The Eala mania that Andy Roddick spoke about was on full display. The fans had been following her journey, and they were determined to make her feel at home in Toronto. The tournament organizers, who had been anticipating Eala's first appearance in Toronto for months, were ready to roll out the red carpet. They had seen the crowd she had drawn at the Australian Open, where fans lined up for hours to see her, and they had seen the electric atmosphere at Wimbledon. The demand to see Eala in Toronto was unprecedented. According to Carl Hale, tournament director for the NBO, Eala's popularity is something they've never seen before for a player ranked outside the top 5. He noted that all the tournament directors are talking about it, and everybody in the industry is talking about it. The VIP treatment was a reflection of her growing influence in the sport and her ability to transcend the game. Her presence had not only sold out the stadium but had also created a buzz that was reminiscent of the greats of the game. The moment Eala's appearance at the National Bank Open was announced, the response was immediate and overwhelming. Tickets for her second-round match sold out in just 30 minutes. The demand was so high that the organizers had to move her match from the smaller grandstand court, which holds around 2,800 seats, to the center court at Sobeys Stadium, which has a capacity of 10,077. Our grandstand court is 2,800 seats. We can't put her on there because she probably sold upwards of 5,000 tickets, tournament director Carl Hale told the Tennis Channel. This move to center court was a significant gesture, placing her on the same level as tennis legends. The ticket frenzy was a testament to the incredible support that Eala has garnered from the Filipino community, both locally and across the world. According to the 2021 Canadian census, there are over 250,000 people of Filipino descent in and around the Greater Toronto area. The Filipino community mobilized to support her, and they created an atmosphere that was both inspiring and intimidating. The fact that she was able to sell out a weekday night session is a feat that only Serena Williams has achieved in the last 20 years. This level of demand has been compared to the boxer Manny Pacquiao, another Filipino icon who was able to draw massive crowds wherever he went. The ticket frenzy was a clear sign that Alex Eala was no longer just a promising young player, she was a global superstar. The VIP treatment for Alex Eala went beyond just moving her to center court. The tournament organizers went out of their way to make her feel at home. They reached out to Toronto's Filipino community groups and the consulate to promote the tournament. They also added a special Filipino dish to the food offerings for the fans on her match day, chicken adobo. This was a gesture that was deeply appreciated by the Filipino community, as it showed that the tournament organizers were making a concerted effort to connect with them. "We've never done this before in the history of the tournament," said Carl Hale. It was a sign of respect and recognition, a VIP treatment that was reserved for a player who had truly transcended the sport. The VIP treatment was also evident in the way Eala was received by the media and her fellow players. She was given a platform to address the press, where she spoke about the importance of representing her country and the overwhelming support she had received. She also reunited with Venus Williams for the doubles draw, a partnership that had been stalled at the DC Open when Eala withdrew to prioritize her singles campaign. The tournament's decision to pair them together was another form of VIP treatment, giving Eala the opportunity to learn from one of the greatest players of all time. The VIP treatment was a reflection of the incredible impact that Eala has had on the sport. She has brought a new audience to tennis, a new energy, and a new excitement. The tennis world is taking notice, and they are rolling out the red carpet for her. Despite all the hype and VIP treatment, Eala remains grounded. In her press conference before the tournament, she spoke about her excitement to be in Toronto and to experience the atmosphere. She acknowledged that the past 24 hours had been an emotional whirlwind, but she was quickly shifting her focus to her next match. "It's been an amazing 24 hours for me. Of course, so many emotions, so many things to process, and processing also the transition from one tournament to another. So I'm really excited to reset and be here in Toronto for the first time," Eala said. She also emphasized that she doesn't like to set hard-set goals and that her primary goal is to play good matches and at a good level. Eala also spoke about the support she received from the Filipino community. "It's nice to see that the Filipino community is really showing up and they're enjoying tennis. Hopefully, it will help grow the sport as well and, in the end, give them a new and joyful experience," she said. She doesn't see the growing expectations as a burden but rather as an honor to represent her country. "No, it's not an extra burden. It's definitely an honor to represent my country, and I'm super grateful for all the love and recognition I'm getting. In those specific moments when I'm living it, they do become quite overwhelming, especially when I'm experiencing these things for the first time, but all in a positive light," she said. Her humility and grace have made her a beloved figure around the world, and they are a key reason why she has been able to handle the VIP treatment with such composure. Eala's VIP treatment at the National Bank Open is more than just a feel-good story, it is a powerful statement about her impact on the sport. She has become a global icon, a player who can sell out stadiums and create electric atmospheres wherever she plays. Her popularity is driven by a massive Filipino diaspora and the vitality of her dramatic wins and charismatic interviews. She's a fresh face on the tour that has looked for star power following the retirement of big names like Serena Williams. The Eala effect is real, and it is only going to grow stronger. As her ranking continues to climb, and she continues to win matches, her popularity will only increase. The VIP treatment also highlights the importance of representation. For the Filipino community, seeing one of their own succeed on the world stage is a moment of immense pride. It is a validation of their culture, their heritage, and their potential. The support for Eala is a sign that the tennis world is ready for a more diverse future, and she is leading the charge. As Carl Hale said, she's now 20 in the world. So she is really backing it up and she's growing her fan base. The Eala effect is not just a trend, it is a movement. The world is watching, and the support for Eala has never been stronger. The future of tennis is bright, and Eala is at the center of it. The VIP treatment in Toronto was just the beginning. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell.